When we're embarking on a new adventure, discovering what our mind and body are capable of, we cannot learn to trust in ourselves without first finding trust in our surroundings. The introduction of freediving can be a life-changing experience. Double K wants to grow with you. We provide you the support to focus inward, let your worries disappear and just breathe. We lend you our experience to achieve your full potential and share your energy and excitement. We're part of one team. Together, Double K.
Stamina Apnea Trainer is an app to develop apnea skills. It offers a rich set of features, including customizable voice and haptic guidance, tracking of contractions, heart rate, and oxygen levels, auto-generated exercises, and a detailed history log to help you reach your goals faster. It's suitable for beginners and top-level athletes. There's also an Apple Watch app for phone-free practice. Get the free version now and start your apnea journey.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to nOxyCup 2023, the second day. Today we have dynamic with fins, so monofin and bifin. This is my assistant Moni. Yeah, so the first start is going to be in about 7 minutes at 9:30. Yeah, so I have Moni, my assistant, with me here. First start is going to be at 9:30. My name is Esther Kalotska. You can call me Esther. We're live from the Duna Arena. And I would like to draw your attention to the sponsors whose logos you can see at the bottom of the screen. So they are MBS, the Hungarian Divers Federation, Double K, Octopus, Lobster, 2971 Freediving Equipment, Chetma Composites, Molchanov's Stamina Apnea Trainer app, Dockyard Outdoor Clothing, Murena Fin Training Fins, and Nautica Outdoor Clothing as well. Before we start, I also wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown of the history of nOxygen Apnea Club. This is the Hungarian apnea club who organized this competition. So they started off in 2019. They only had about 8 members at the time, and they organized a very small little in-house competition that I had the pleasure of attending as well. It was my first ever competition, super friendly little event. I loved it. But then, you know what happened after 2019. So until the summer of 2021, there was very little happening in the world of Hungarian freediving and oxygen apnea. And then in the summer of 2021, they started organizing the nOxyCup competition. At the time, they had about 10 or 20 members, so it was still a small enough club. But they organized the first nOxyCup in the October of 2021. This was an international competition at the time with invited world record holders and celebrity freedivers. And at the time, they had about 25 to 30 people registering for that competition from 9 countries. So it was, I guess it was a good attendance for an international competition, especially a small competition in a small landlocked Central European country where there hasn't really been apnea competitions in the last couple of decades, or there wasn't a big presence of the sport at the time. Already at the time in the October 2021 at the first nOxyCup, we already had 10 national records for Hungary. So it was a great success for Hungarian freediving already, because we started gaining national records, and these are people who've only just kind of started out freediving really. And then in 2022, for the next nOxyCup, the second edition, we had about 30 competitors from 10 countries. And the celebrity freedivers we were very happy to have them back again, and we also managed to get a good few sponsors. So based on the success of 2022's nOxyCup, the event that you see here was born. We have some world-class competitors, and we're very, very happy to have them here. And we have 11 sponsors who've sponsored the competition with a grand total of about 14,000 euros. This includes vouchers and equipment, etc. So we have a table full of beautiful Chetma Composites fins and a few fantastic lobster freediving weights. And I know that Molchanovs have also given us some pretty high-value vouchers. So thank you so much once again to the sponsors for making this possible. And we've received about 90 registrations. The organizers were expecting about 40 to 45. But in the end, we were able to accommodate about 71 competitors from 21 countries. Currently, Oxygen Apnea Club has 65 members and growing rapidly. They're running regular freediving courses, both lap courses, Molchanov's lap courses in the swimming pool for dynamic and static disciplines, and also with trips to Y40 for depth courses. So if anybody from Hungary is listening in who is not yet a member or not yet a freediver, please get in touch with Oxygen Apnea and they would be happy to train you. You'd get professional, proper training, certification and a course, and you're going to join a vibrant and awesome community, and you'll be roped into helping with events like this, where you get to meet some of the top freedivers of the world and meet your club mates, cheer on your fellow athletes. There's my friend and safety Robbie for a moment. So you know everyone. And we're about to start, I believe, in 2 minutes. So I can see there's a few people already watching on YouTube. Hello to everyone on the stream. Please say hi in the chat if you want to, and cheer on your favorite athletes. Tell us where you're from, where are you watching from, and whose performance are you the most excited for? It's a bit of a grey morning in Hungary. It was raining pretty heavily when I left, and it's a wet and rainy morning, so unfortunately I don't think we're going to see the beautiful sun streams streaming through the huge windows here in the Duna Arena, which is an amazing world-class facility that we are incredibly happy to have, and it's a privilege to be able to organize a freediving competition here and talk to you live. So we have approximately 1 minute to the first start. The first two competitors are Margarita Janochkina in lane A. You can see her on the right-hand side of the screen, and Christian Müller from Austria in lane D. Margarita is an international freediver, truly international. She lives in Ireland, but is originally from Russia, and she is my buddy. I safetied her during her training, and I'm very, very excited for her performance. If you followed the stream yesterday, I had a little chat with her. It was her first TV interview as well as her first competition. Super happy that she's here. And it's top time. Off they go. A look at Christian's position. He has his arms beside him. Very often when maybe you have a bit of a shoulder injury, or you have a not such a flexible shoulder, it might be more comfortable for you. The main aim is relaxation. You're obviously more hydrodynamic if you have your arms in the arrow position, the way you can see Margarita has hers on the right-hand side of the screen now. So you glide through the water a lot easier, but you do need a good level of shoulder flexibility for that, and very often people just don't have that. Okay, so they're turning on the 50-meter mark. We are very grateful to have underwater footage as well today to bring you a fantastic streaming experience. I hope you enjoy it. Hello to the people in the YouTube comments. Very glad you're here with us watching live. And hi from Belgium. I'm very happy that this year at the competition we have a good representation of Belgian freedivers. As I learned this morning, it's the Abyss Freediving School in Belgium. Unfortunately, they said that they don't have competitions or a big freediving presence in Belgium, so they're trying to go abroad, and I think it's really fun when you're traveling together with your buddies and you're all on the plane together and you're sharing an accommodation, and it's like the school trip of our youths. Meanwhile, Margarita has turned at the 100-meter mark. Christian is up. He is looking good, breathing. I didn't quite see if he's actually turned at the 100-meter mark or not. He's looking all right. Margarita is looking still quite fresh. And Margarita is up as well. She's looking good. Very stable on the line. No wobble. I hope that's going to be a white card for her. And it's a white card for Margarita Janochkina from the International World of Freediving. I don't have the results for Christian yet, but I will share it with you as soon as I know it. The next start is going to be in about 2 minutes. We're going to have Marc Lemoine from Belgium. Hey, Belgian people on the YouTube comments. Now's the time to cheer for your fellow Belgians. And I believe he's going to swim on his own, because I spoke to the other person who's starting at the same time, 9:34 Hungary time start, Chunyin Pong or Thomas Pong from China. I spoke to him yesterday, and this morning I had a chat with him, and he mentioned that he has decided not to start, which I can absolutely respect. There you can see Marc Lemoine, who is being encouraged by his coach from Belgium. Okay, you can see Marc getting ready there. Some careful packing. Okay, it's top time. Athletes need to be very careful to not accidentally start before their top time. If you do start before your top time, that is a penalty, I believe, or is it a red card? I'm trying to remember. Unfortunately, I'm not a judge for either IDA or CMAS, but there is a rule book, which I don't have, and I'm not currently reading it because I'm focusing on the screens. Okay, so that's Marc Lemoine from Belgium, turning at the 50-meter mark. I absolutely love this underwater footage. So happy. He has these very wide strokes, leg strokes and kicks. Okay, he's past the 75-meter mark. That yellow mark across the bottom of the pool is the 75-meter mark. He's certainly giving the safeties a run for their money. He's coming up on the surface. Okay, remember your goggles. Okay. Looked like a good surface protocol for me, but Zoran, the judge in yellow, will be the ultimate judge of that, obviously. Let's see what card he gives him. Competitors need to stay on the surface for about 30 seconds to make sure that they don't dip their airways after surfacing. So that is, what would I estimate that, 90-something meters maybe? Certainly didn't reach 100, but it's a nice performance from a club with possibly a good few budding freedivers. Aha! And that's a white card. I think the applause and the happiness and the smiles tells me all I need to know. Next up at the start list on lane A is, at the moment you can see actually lane D, Gérard Citeau, also from Belgium, and Noémie Mortreau, also from Belgium. Come on, Belgium people. Meanwhile, I have some results for those cheering on Margarita Janochkina from Internationalness. She has performed a 124-meter dynamic bifin swim, and that is a white card for Margarita. Super happy for Margarita. I'm going to have to see if that's actually a PB for her or not. Certainly, I think it's close to her PB, but I might be wrong. Very happy for her. She made it look easy. For Christian Müller from Austria, for anybody watching from our neighboring country, it's 103 dynamic bifins and a white card.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Official top.
Okay, next official top is Noémie Mortreux, from Belgium. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing people's names. My French is not amazing. And Gérard Citeau, also from Belgium. They've announced 60 meters each, and their personal best is also 60 meters. I'm sure they will very easily surpass that.
25, 26, 27.
They are both choosing to have their arms beside their body. Again, this can be due to an injury in your shoulder, or maybe you just don't have the shoulder flexibility to have your arms comfortably in an arrow position. And as you know, in freediving, relaxation is key. You don't need that extra tension in your upper body, especially when you're sort of starting to have contractions. Okay, turn. Very good. Okay, so they've both turned at the 50-meter mark. Noémie has changed the stroke cadence, or at least maybe I didn't see the stroke cadence previously. There's a little bit of a glide, which is always very nice to be a bit more relaxed. You can see her gliding there. Perfect. And is that Zheyag who's up? Yes, that is Zheyag who is up. Looked like a good surface protocol, and he's just over the 25-meter mark, so I would estimate that to be 75 meters. I obviously don't have the results there. Meanwhile, Noemi is coming up to the 100-meter mark and surfacing. Oh, God. Oh, no. Here we go. Safety is grabbing her. Poor Noemi. Very sorry for her. She was so close to the 100 meters and so close to making it, but it is. I guess it's always a learning experience. When somebody blacks out, you know you need to readjust something. You need to come up a bit sooner, because what's a few meters when it could make the difference between a white card and a red card. I always feel very sorry for the competitors when this happens, but she's back and conscious and breathing, recovering. Next up, we have two Belgian ladies at 9:42, so in approximately 1 minute they're starting. Caroline Schlammes and Nostalgie Pelzener. Nostalgie, your friends from Belgium are really rooting for you. And also the Portuguese fans from home are also rooting for the Portuguese competitors, who are, I believe, up maybe a little bit later. Yes, they are a bit later, at around a bit closer maybe to the 11 o'clock Hungary time mark. But for now we have a good bunch of Belgian freedivers, and it's top time. Okay, Caroline is off. Caroline is off, and Nostalgie is also off. Nostalgie is adding a good bit of glide into her swimming. Just a very relaxed, small kicks and a bit of glide. And Caroline has chosen the constant kicking strategy, which really, I guess the difference is, what is your preference? What do you find more relaxing? What do you feel is easier for you to be able to get to the biggest distance? And in freediving, for those of you who are non-freedivers watching the stream, the speed doesn't matter here. It's the distance on one breath. So you can go as slow or as fast as you want. The main thing is to surface, preferably with a smile. So we have, I can see, is that Nostalgie? Okay, Caroline is up. Oh, you're showing the OK sign several times. I'm going to, actually, the judges are standing right in front of me. So I'm curious to see what the judge gives her now. And Nostalgie is also surfaced. She looks fresh. And it's a white card. Nice. Fantastic. White card for Caroline from Belgium. And I haven't seen what card Nostalgie got. I think the judge is currently selecting red card. Do we know why? I think we'll find out soon when I receive the photo from the judges' slate. Meanwhile, Marc Lemoine, for all the Belgian people watching, his results are 91 meters and a white card. Well done, Marc. Fantastic. Noemi, unfortunately, that's a red card and a blackout after 98 meters. Ki most veszi le az uszonyt. Okay, we have further Belgian competitors up now. Caroline Rodriguez from Belgium and Severin Roman from Belgium also. Their announced distances are 66 meters for Caroline and 50 meters for Severin. Again, some nice relaxed swimming and some good glide happening there. Okay, we see a turn at the 50-meter mark. Come on, girls. Looking really good. Still quite relaxed. Coming up to the 100-meter mark, but the fins are scraping the surface. Oh, you showed an okay even before you. I'm curious to see what that results in. So, okay, that looked like a very nice surface protocol in lane A from Caroline. In lane D, Severin Roman. I'm not sure what card she's going to get. It's that white card. A white card. Fantastic. Surface protocol starts when you start to remove your facial equipment. Nice. Oh, there's some big happiness. Go Abyss team from Belgium. Super happy for them. I love the big smiles. So with me now at the table, I have Nostalgie Nostalgie Pelzener. I hope I'm saying that right. From
Yeah, that's
Belgium.
right. That's
Hello.
quite all right.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to have you here.
Yeah, nice to be here too.
What was your card? Is that a red card or a?
Yeah, that was a red card because I think I did a dolphin kick at the start, which I didn't realize.
Oh no.
And of course, it's not allowed. I know that, but I don't know. There was a lot of confusion for me at the start.
Oh God. What?
I didn't go in time in my lane, and I wasn't very confident at the start. Anyway, so I started breathing around 10 seconds, I think. And I was like, okay, let's go, let's do it. It doesn't matter, I didn't do my preparation right. That's my bad, of course. But anyway, I just did it. And actually, that was my PB. I think I did around 75 or a little over 75, which I never done in training. And also, I haven't trained dynamic in a long time. We did it a lot. I trained a lot in dynamic the first 6-7 months of the year, and then we switched to static because that's my favorite discipline, and that's the discipline in which I'm the strongest.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what happened.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was a lot of fun anyway, and I was happy. I'm glad I did it.
It's annoying how a tiny mistake can cost you your performance, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I know I wasn't going to achieve anything like really worth mentioning. It was really more for the experience and being here with the team, and it's really a fun experience anyway.
It's worth mentioning because it's your PB and you're here with the team. Have you done a lot of competitions before?
No, that's my third actually, and
Your third
the first one
competition.
of this scale.
Ah, very good, excellent. Well, listen, I'm really sorry for the red card, but
It's
congratulations
okay. I don't
anyway
mind.
on your PB.
Thank you very much.
It's a learning experience, and
Yes,
we're super
it is,
happy to have
absolutely.
all of you guys here from Abyss Diving School, right?
Abyss apnea, that's right,
Abyss
from
apnea
Brussels.
from Brussels. Fantastic, great to have you here. Thanks so much for talking to me, Nostalgie.
Thank you for having us.
Get some
Thank
rest
you.
and change out of your wetsuit.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you. Okay, so the people who've just started are Szabolcs Krucsay from Hungary. Actually, sorry, he's just surfaced. And Zsolt Horváth, also from Hungary. Zsolt unfortunately had a bit of a blackout yesterday. Szabolcs got some medals. He's super happy with that because he doesn't always have a lot of opportunities to train. But I'm very happy for him. He's looking good. He's looking fresh. As long as he's happy with his performance, and Zsolt is looking good as well. And it's a white card for Szabolcs Krucsay from Hungary. Well done. Oh, he has a monofin on. Fantastic. Fair play, Szabolcs. Super happy for him. I hope he's happy with his performance because it looked great. The judge is explaining something to Zsolt. And that is a red card. Oh no. So sorry, Zsolt. Poor Zsolt. This competition isn't going your way this time. I'm so sorry. So, Nostalgie Pelzener, you heard her here with me. Unfortunately, she did a dolphin kick at the start of her swim. She hasn't trained a lot of dynamic, like she said, but it's an easy enough mistake to make when you're just playing in the pool, enjoying a dolphin kick or two with your bifins. But in a competition, that will result in a red card. So that's 76 meters, despite that it is a personal best for her. So you could hear her; she was very happy with it. Caroline Rodriguez, it was a 105 meters white card from Belgium. Well done to the Belgian ladies. And Severin Roman, white card, 100 meters also. Next up at 9:54 in approximately 1 minute are my friends from Hungary and Colombia. Sonia Andrea Bukowski and Diana Ninko from Colombia. So we've decided to adopt Diana as a Hungarian freediver because she lives in Budapest, but she is originally from Colombia, and yesterday she broke a Colombian national record in dynamic no fins of 103 meters. So I'm super happy for her, and I hope she's going to be just as happy with her performance this morning with dynamic with fins. Actually, dynamic with bifins specifically in both of their cases. You can see Sonia now, just relaxing away. One of the nOxygen copyright DIY handmade bike tube neck weights in her neck. And off she goes. And in lane D, you can see Diana as well starting away. They both announced very safe numbers compared to their PBs. So Sonia has announced 80 meters and her PB is 100 meters. Diana has announced 66 meters and her PB is 106. They're both relatively new freedivers. I don't know if they started freediving maybe last year or this year. And they are both members of the organizing club nOxygen Apnea. So they're, they're on home turf now. Home turf, except not their usual pool, because they would be in the Høyårsafred pool, which is where they'd be training normally. We're seeing Diana Ninko turn at the 100-meter mark, I believe. And Sonia Bukovsky is just about coming up to the 100-meter. Sorry, no, that was Diana turning at the 50-meter mark. She was a bit slower. She's a bit slower than Sonia. Sonia is coming up to, now she's coming up to the 100-meter mark. And she is surfacing. Come on, Sonny. A nice surface protocol now. Come on, Diana. She's past the 75-meter point. Sonny is looking good. And that is I believe it's a white card. White card for Sonia Bukovsky from Hungary. That is approximately 100 meters. I don't know if they're going to give her the 100 meters. I think you do have to touch the wall. Can't remember if she actually did touch the wall. We'll see what the results are. And Diana is surfacing. Come on, Diana. Surface protocol. Very nice. Very good. I have another guest sitting with me now, one of the safeties, Benza. We're all in the wetsuit. So that's Diana Ninko surfaced. We're still waiting for her white card. Hi, Benza. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
And that is, that's a white card. Nice. Well done, Diana. Super happy for her. I don't know if she actually reached the 100 meters or not. How are you, Benza? How is safety going?
I'm fine, thank you. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting.
Did you have anyone who blacked out?
Fortunately not. I didn't have any case so far. And let's hope it's gonna stay this way.
Fingers crossed. It's always nicer when people have just white cards and no blackouts. And how are you a member of nOxygen Apnea as well? Or?
Yeah, I have just become a member just a few weeks ago.
Oh wow, congratulations. So you're a new freediver.
I'm absolutely new, yeah.
New freediver and already safetying. Wow, big things coming.
Yeah, I really wanted to try it, try all the different parts of it.
How did you hear about freediving, or how did you get into freediving yourself?
It's an interesting story for me. I was always doing water sports. I was a swimmer, then a water polo player until my age 30. And I couldn't really get rid of the water ever in my life. And first I figured out that I want to do this Ironman as a challenge, but I was really suffering just practicing swimming. And I went to Croatia for summer for a little bit longer period of time, and for a few weeks, and I started to dive there. And then I saw Andras.
Very good. And did you do the course with Andras as well?
Yes.
Very good. Fantastic. We can see, meanwhile, I think that's Mickey Ettinger from Austria. He's super fast. Like you can see the safety, your colleague in the safety team trying to keep up with him. Would you consider competing next year yourself at this competition?
Definitely.
Or are you just happy with the safety role?
No, definitely. Actually being here, it's opening a whole wider perspective.
Isn't it just
on freediving? Yeah.
That's brilliant. That surface protocol looked good to me. What do you think? I think it looked okay. There's a little bit of a tremble in his hand, but
And he looks okay.
I think he looks okay. Yeah. And let's see what the judge says, because ultimately we have one view, and I think he swam alone. I believe. I don't know if Branko Tamara is here. Very good. And how are you finding the safetying? Are you finding it? How did you find it yesterday? If you're not quite starting yet your safety duties.
Well, it was. I was nervous, for sure, but the communication with the judges and with all the competitors and their helpers were pretty fluid. So
Nice.
everything was pretty much straightforward.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. I mean, safetying is just so important. Like, you know, you're no pressure, but people's lives depend on you, obviously. But you know this already.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. Listen, Bence, thank you so much for talking to me.
I think I also have to.
Yeah, I think you have to go.
Thank you so much
go
for
and
the
do the
chance.
safetying. Good to see you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful
Best
day.
of luck.
Enjoy.
Take care. Köszönöm szépen. Okay, so next up in about 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, is Marcos Timplalexis from Greece and Elizabeth Mattes from Austria. I spoke to her yesterday. Unfortunately, Elizabeth, the competition didn't really go her way. I think she wasn't super happy with her performances. I think she expected more from herself. But sometimes you just have these days when things just don't go the way you want them to. And I really hope that she can do the performance that she wants to, or that she expects from herself today. There she is, getting ready for her swim now. She's using a monofin. Looking forward to some beautiful underwater monofin footage here. She announced a very conservative 51 meters, despite her PB of 130. So I'm sure she'll get a white card. Here's hoping for a white card for Elizabeth from Austria. And they're both off. Marcos from Greece is using the bifins, and Elizabeth is using the monofin. Marcos, we know from him that he kind of finds constant no fins the most challenging discipline. So I hope that this one goes easier for him. What a beautiful turn from Elizabeth! Come on. I love the motion when somebody's technique, and I don't think perfecting your monofin technique ever really stops. If you're ever in Rhodes in Greece, make sure you go and say hi to Marcos. He has a small hotel and a freediving school there. Maybe one day I will get to visit Greece and say hello to him myself. I don't know. I'd love to. So there's Elizabeth coming up to the 100-meter mark and turning. And surfacing. Removing her facial equipment. Okay sign. I'm okay. And now waiting for 30 seconds before she gets her card from the judge. And there's Marcos, and he has a white card. Very nice. Looks like he is very close to the 100-meter mark as well. Hopefully he's happy with that performance. Next up, in about 2 minutes, is Tetiana Sirogina from Ukraine and Fruzsi Nemes from Hungary. I spoke to both of them yesterday. They were both really happy with their dynamic no fins performances, and unfortunately they both actually ended up bumping their heads because they found the lane markings in this pool at the 25-meter length a little bit confusing. So I hope that no little accidents happen for either of them today. Meanwhile, I have some results for you. So Szabolcs Krucsai from Hungary, 85 meters white card, and Miki Ettinger from Austria, 112, and yellow card. Yellow card? I'm not sure I'm reading that right. I'm reading a photograph of someone's handwriting. I believe it's a yellow card, but I don't see the reason why.
30 seconds.
I believe... yes, so for Miki Ettinger, the announced performance was 125, and he did 112, so I believe that's why he got a yellow card. Marcos Timplalexis from Greece, a 99 meters and a white card. Elizabeth Mattes, 104 meters yellow card. The remark says start no touch. I believe that's maybe because her feet didn't touch the wall. The rules are the rules, I guess. With me at the commentary table, I have Barbara Marshimonar. So, Barbie, you competed yesterday in static only, and now you're in the competition office. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
When did you start freediving, and why are you only competing in static?
I started last year in August, and I started because I'm a pediatric pulmonologist, and I was very curious about the lung function and freediving, also in a pool and depth. And the reason why I started just static yesterday because of doubled my time in 2 months.
Wow.
In the last 2 months,
Very
so it is very good for me. I like also the dynamic, but I think for me it's a static my best.
Your favorite is the static.
Yes.
Wow, fantastic. And what did you, when you started freediving, what did you learn that you don't already know about the lungs and lung capacity as a pediatric pulmonologist?
I started last August, and I measure every 2 weeks my lung capacity.
Is that using spirometry?
It's a spirometry, but I have in my office, so it's easy to measure it. And I realized that I 10% higher when I started now because of the stretching and the training also.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
That's just brilliant. I mean, obviously not a large sample size for a scientific study,
Yes.
but it's brilliant to hear that from your own personal experience and as an expert in terms of the lungs.
Yeah.
You were able to experience 10%. That's a lot, right? Or would you?
With the age, we lose 1 or 2% per year.
Wow. Okay.
So it's normally physiologist, but I get plus 10% in the last year, so
that is fantastic. You heard it here, probably not first, folks, but stretching and freediving training will increase your lung capacity despite its natural decline.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I have numbers from my career. So
that's amazing.
That's
Okay, so big applause for Tetiana.
Yeah.
Everybody's cheering for the Ukrainian athlete. Looked like a white card, and that was 150. Wow, that looked like a long enough swim. So Tatiana, sorry, I'm just trying to look at the screen at the same time as
Yeah.
well. Her personal best so far was 132. I think she did more than that. I think that was more than that, and I didn't see where Fuji surfaced. Um, oh, she's there. Well, she's there, but I don't know if she surfaced there or not. Maybe she surfaced close to the 150 mark anyway. I hope they're both happy with their performance.
We hope so.
Yes. How are you finding the kind of the more administrative side of the freediving competition? Obviously,
It's fun and it's a lot of
spreadsheets.
yeah. I really don't like to speak like you.
Okay.
I more like the paperwork. So it's good to do any part of it, the competition.
Again, I feel like it's the same as without the safeties. You know, you can have a competition without live stream and commentary. I hope it makes it better.
Yes,
but
it's a higher.
You know, but a competition can exist without it. But a competition could not exist without the safeties or without the
Yes,
competition office,
of course.
the people recording the results and collating them.
The medic also.
Yeah, medics as well, absolutely. And but again, I think I
so
think
many people
yes.
works here just for the competition be better and better, not just the competitors. Yes.
Absolutely, like the competitors are obviously the stars, but
Yeah.
you don't see the people in the background, the people who are writing in the Excel spreadsheets and sending me the photos of the judges' slates, which I'm going to look as well.
Yeah, we
yes.
have a lot of works behind the skiing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of work behind the scenes. Listen, I'll let you get back to the spreadsheets. Thank you so much for talking to me, Barbie, and
Have a nice
fantastic
day.
result on the static and the
Thank you very
10% lung capacity is amazing.
Thank
well
you
done.
very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you. Bye. I just grabbed Tatiana from Ukraine. She just walked past me there. She is very, very happy with her results. It's 156, 57, thereabouts, well above her existing personal record of 132 meters anyway. I will see the exact results from the judges' slate, I hope. But she is big smile, tired but big smile on her face. Super happy for her. Meanwhile, we see Tomasz Polata from Poland. He is Magdalena Solisz-Czelanda's teammate. You can see her there filming him now. It's nice when your teammate has extra video footage of your surface protocol in case there are questions about what card you get. But I'm looking across the pool now, and that is a white card for Tomasz. Well done. Meanwhile, I have some results. So, Sonia Andrea Bukowski, 99 meters, white card. Marcos Timple-Alexis, 99 meters and a yellow card because the 99 meters, unfortunately, is under his announced 100-meter performance. So, his announced performance is bigger than his received performance, which results in a yellow card, unfortunately. Meanwhile, we have Fruji Nemes, 132 meters, white card. That is very close to her existing personal best of 135 meters. She looks very happy with that. And this is, we see, for a moment we saw there, Lucy Budinova from Czechia. And Tomasz and his teammates from Poland are looking super happy and very thrilled with his performance. Lucy is looking pretty happy as well. I hope she has the results she wanted to. Okay, next up at 10:14 now is Anna Greta Horvat, better known as Nushi to her friends, and Kristina Vichova from Czechia as well. So Nushi is a Hungarian freediver. and instructor with an Oxygen Apnea Club. She's announced a relatively conservative, for her, 125 meters for her 168 meter PB, and she is using the monofin. It's fantastic. You can barely even see her kick, and she's just gliding along in a very relaxed way. And so is Christina, actually, with the bifins. Just a few kicks and then glide. And I love the sideways view from under the water of Nushi and her monofin. Okay, so that's Christina from Czechia turning at the 50 meter mark. And in the background you can see Nushi Horvat coming up to the 50 meter mark as well with her monofin. I love her turns. Honestly, I don't know how you do monofin turns. How do you do monofin turns? I'd imagine the answer is with a lot of practice, but she's turned at the 50 meter mark and her turn looks fantastic. And there she is. It's, again, I know I'm repeating myself here, but the real nice technique, you notice it because it looks so easy. It's like, there is her partner. You can see an underwater photographer. That is Carlos Luna, actually Nushi's partner. So I hope Nushi is going to get some beautiful pictures of her fantastic swim there. And Christina from Czechia has turned at the 100 meter mark and now heading back in the direction of the 150 mark. Nushi is a little bit slower on the monofin, but again, in freediving dynamic disciplines, the speed doesn't really matter. And it's really in comparison to the other athlete. I don't know if this is Nushi's normal speed or not. Her technique is looking absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love a good monofin technique. One day I will have a good monofin technique myself. Christina turning at the 150 meter mark. Still looking good, getting closer to the surface. Nushi coming up to 150. And turning, grabbing the floor, grabbing the wall. Doing a turn with the monofin, arms back into arrow position. And Christina is surfaced. Nushi is coming up to the 175 meter mark. Nushi, are you going to have a personal best today? I really hope she does. And she's surfaced. I saw her surface protocol firsthand from where I'm sitting. It looked fantastic. She's looking super fresh. There's probably more in the tank. Big applause for Kristina Vichova from Czechia. That's a white card. 100 and, I'd estimate 175. She's almost exactly over the yellow mark. And Nushi, with the monofin, is past the 175 meter mark. And that is a white card as well. Fantastic. And her partner is swimming over to her now. Carlos, the underwater photographer. Ah, little kiss. They're so cute. They're super happy. I'm so happy for them. Great job, Nushi. That's a personal best for you. I'm so proud of her. Next up is Emma Shekoratrany from Hungary and Yevhenia Bondar, from Ukraine. Both have announced, so Yevhenia has announced 125 meters and Emesha has announced 150 meters. Both of their PBs is over 170. So Yevhenia is on the bifins and she has a PB of 170 meters, and Emesha Korachany, her PB is 178. She is on the monofin. She used to be a fin swimmer in her childhood, so she is somewhat of a monofin expert. We see Yevhenia now from Ukraine with the sort of orange neck weight and the bifins turning at the 50 meter mark. And there's Emesha Korachany, another person with a beautiful monofin technique. Off she goes. Turn at the 50 meter mark. Yevgenia passing the 75-meter mark. Emesha also passing the 75-meter mark now. She should have a lot more in the tank. Yevgenia is coming up to the 100-meter mark and turning. Very nice. Emesha Karácsonyi is past the 100-meter mark and turning. I've just seen Tatiana, a previous competitor, very happy with her personal best, filming her fellow Ukrainian freediver's performance. If you followed the stream yesterday, I spoke to Tatiana about freediving in Ukraine, in Kiev specifically nowadays. Obviously, unfortunately, the war is still on over there, and sometimes they have issues with the electricity, etc. But it seems that the war has spurred the freedivers on to train even more, which is fantastic. And she mentioned that it's a great way for them to, I mean, I can't even imagine how stressful it must be to be living in a country which is at war. But freediving is a way for them to just forget that for a moment and de-stress and focus on their performance and focus inwards and meditate. Okay, Emesha Karácsonyi is also up. Yevgenia was looking great with her surface protocol. Come on, Emesha. Okay, and coming up to talk to me now is Nushi Horvat from Hungary.
Hi.
Hey, Nushi, hello. Is that a personal best for you?
I think so. I honestly don't know the result. How much was it?
It was, well, you were past the 175, so I would estimate 180.
Yeah, actually 180 is my PV, so maybe if it's a few meters more, it would be a PV.
Fantastic.
But we will see.
Emesha was very close to where you were with the monofin just now, I believe.
Oh, she just exited there?
I think that's Emesha.
Okay, so...
Yes, Emesha Karácsonyi.
So then she did pass she did like 100, that's the 85.
Is that the 85, the yellow on the line? Or sorry, the red on the line?
The small red.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, very
so
good.
she did a few meters more.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Very good, but your performance looked fantastic. I was just saying to the people on the stream, I love a beautiful monofin. Well done. How are you feeling about that?
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did feel very good. It was a very nice dive. I was a little bit nervous, but that's normal. And I really enjoyed it. So that was my goal, to just enjoy, fly, and come out when the body needs to come out.
That's fantastic. How did you train for this? So you're obviously a very experienced freediver. You're an instructor. You've trained a lot while you were living in Ecuador.
Yes. So yeah, I trained since a couple of years, and I always experiment with different things. I mean, my training is pretty much the same always, you know, like gym, pool, and technique, and all the things you need for freediving. But I try to do like a little bit more long dives these past weeks.
Okay.
To be more confident and not to to lose a little bit the nerves before long dives. So
and
that has
work?
Been working out. Yeah,
okay.
I think I like it to just you know, do the same preparation as on the competition, and do some long dives on training, and at least once a week, twice a week, and I really like it. Actually, like I think now I was much less nervous than before. So.
Fantastic. Oh my God, to get rid of the competition nerves is the ultimate goal. Do you have any other plans for this pool season? Any other competitions? Do you have anything lined up, or are you just happy to
I mean, now this year I think this was my last competition, and then maybe around February. I think the team is sometimes goes to some more competitions, and then hopefully we make it to the World Championship next year.
The IDA or CMAS or both?
I believe CMAS with the Hungarian team. Yeah, that's
Belgrade one.
the Belgrade one. Yes. I think the Hungarian team went in the past 2 years, and I couldn't. I was in Ecuador and couldn't really make it, but it's been my dream. So hopefully next year.
Fingers crossed.
It's my year.
I really hope you can make it to the World Championships. I mean, we have an incredibly strong Hungarian team just represented here right now. So
totally, like I'm so motivated. Everyone is amazing, and it's very motivating to train with people and see the progress of everyone and the team as a whole. So I'm very proud of the team.
That's fantastic. And you coach a lot of the athletes as well. Like you coached Marci Molnár Barbie. I just spoke to her.
Yeah.
Static.
I coached her for static, and we made like a big progress in a pretty short time in static, which is also like sometimes like if you have a good training, it's normal. And she did amazing, and she got second place, and I think she was very happy. I was happy for her too. And I do give some tips here and there to everyone during training and in between. So I'm happy to do that.
That's fantastic. I'm super happy for your lovely performance, Nushi.
Thank you.
And fingers crossed. I'm looking forward to following the Hungarian team's progress at the World Championships in Belgrade next year. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you so much.
And enjoy the rest of the competition.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya. Okay, thank you. So meanwhile, I have some results as well. So you've just heard Anna Greta Horváth, better known as Nushi to her friends, and that was 182 meters and white card. And immediately after her came Emese Karácsonyi, also with the monofin, also a Hungarian female Hungarian competitor, 187 meters, and I believe that's a national record. Nushi is very happy with her performance as well. That is a PB for her. And 187 for Emese Karácsonyi. The Hungarian girls with the monofin, I think, are closing in on that magical 200-meter result. So I really hope that they'll be able to attend the Belgrade World Championships, CMAS World Championships in 2024. And maybe we will see a 200-meter performance from them. There's certainly a fantastic camaraderie, very supportive environment here, and lots of super hard work happening, and the results are showing. I'm very, very proud of them. Coming up now is Adam Drzazga from the UK, also with the monofin. And alongside him is no other than our very own András Sopronyi, also an instructor in the Oxygen Apnea Club. And actually the one of the leaders within the club in terms of being an apnea expert and an instructor himself. Meanwhile, Lucy Budinova from Czechia, that's 158 meters white card. Yevhenia Bondar from Ukraine, 160 meters white card, both bifins. And we have Tomasz Ratajak from Poland. That was 150 meters white card as well. And here we have the new national record holder for Hungary, in the female monofin category, Emese Karácsonyi, who has very kindly agreed to talk to me. It's okay, the seat is wet anyway.
Hello.
Hi Emese, congratulations.
Hi Esther. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Well, tired.
Yes, of course, okay.
It was a hard swim for me now. I was at a competition 2 weeks ago. In that one, I had won 50 meters, which was very much enjoyable. This one was very hard, but I'm happy that it was clear.
It's a white card and a national record, but you did it. You did it.
Thank you.
It's now you can take some well-deserved rest, because I think 2 competitions in 2 weeks is a lot. No.
No, I think it's even better because it helps me to get prepared for this one. So
Gotcha.
because there are so many things we have to think about while preparing, and there are so many things which we can forget.
Yes. What are some examples, or how would you prepare for a competition like this in the morning, this morning, for example?
What did I do? I didn't eat.
Okay.
Then I drank a bit. But
Water?
just water, yes, a little bit.
Or
tea.
beer?
No. And I did some stretching. I did some physiotherapy movements because I have some spinal issues, and I also did some lung stretching.
Very good. Very
and
good.
a little bit of relaxation.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, it was a tough dive, but you did it. You came up clear. No falling asleep this time.
No.
And perfect white card. You actually did 5 meters more than Nushi. I just spoke to her just now. She's super happy. There's András, look.
Okay.
Oh, he's breathing.
And yeah, the
What
goggles
was that?
are off, so it's okay. It should be.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking to you, so I didn't watch his performance there. I'm sure it was hopefully over.
Okay.
So that's a bit delayed compared to this image.
Okay, he did. Okay.
So that sounds like a white card based on the applause around the room.
And probably a good one, PB
Very
or something.
nice. Possibly a PB? Is it a national record? We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough.
Okay.
But yeah, so for yourself, it was 187, I believe. It's somewhere in amongst these pictures.
Yes, it's 187.
Fantastic.
For me.
That's so cool. Well done. You've had monofins on for a lot of your life, right? You started out as a fin swimmer when you were little?
Yeah, but for a few years I was swimming in Debrecen with the Debreceni Buvár Club. It's a dive club, and it has it had and still has a part for fin swimmers.
Very good.
But that was only a few years, and then I stopped. And for fun, I was doing tank diving for many years. I also worked as a diver, as an underwater videographer. But in Hungary, it's easier to go to the pool, and in the pool, it's better to do free diving than tank diving.
Absolutely, scuba diving. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, Emese, I am so happy for your results. You worked hard, and it was a tough dive, but you did it with a white card and a smile afterwards, I think.
Yeah, it was. I was happy. I am happy.
You should be. Super happy for you, and thank you so much for talking to me today.
Okay.
And go get some rest and some food into you.
Thank you very much, Esther.
Thanks so much, Emese. So, meanwhile, we have Christos Tsenentoulias from Greece. We have, I believe we have about 2 Greek competitors. It's fantastic to have them. Christos has the monofin on, and he's just turned at the 50-meter mark. So the hard work in Hungary is paying off, and I really feel that there is a very bright future for freediving here. You've seen people doing fantastic performances, and even if they are challenging, and that's Christos from Greece up. I love the Batman cap. Okay, he's looking fresh, and good surface protocol there as well. That was just about touching the wall at the 100-meter mark, I believe. We're just going to see what the judge gives him. Meanwhile, the results for Natalia Wilk from Poland. I'm sorry, Natalia, for not talking about your swim, because this is due to me talking to other people at the interview table. 152 meters white card. Well done, Natalia. And for Adam Drzazga, again, sorry for the pronunciation of your surname there, Adam, from Great Britain, 203 meters white card. Wow, that's a really awesome distance. Well done, Adam. And András Soproni, our very own András Soproni, with a previous personal best of 200 meters, announced distance of 150 meters on the monofin, 211 meters, and that's a white card. Well done, András. The applause was well warranted. Fantastic performance. So I've just received the information that obviously due to the high number of registrations, the organizers of the competition try to accommodate as many athletes as possible. So they decided to start people on 2 lanes. So there's a total of 4 competition lanes, and they are starting 2 people at a time with a couple of minutes difference. It's approximately 4 to 5 minutes difference, and that method or sort of cadence of starting people this way was Magdalena Solic-Chalanda's idea. So we're now going to call it, I'm saying this to the publicity of the internet, we're now going to call it the Magdalena starting. So the starting method you see here is the Magdalena starting. So well done to all the competitors. Coming up next at 10:38 Hungary time is Bronislav Pechner from Czechia. He has a huge personal best of 243 meters, and he's announced a very, very conservative 111 meters. He is on the monofin. I'm very excited for a fantastic long swim from Bronislav here.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Official top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So András Soproni is coming to talk to me now. Hello, András. Those of you following the stream yesterday might have heard him talking to me as well, but I just wanted to get him on the microphone after his fantastic 211 meter monofin swim. Is that right? 211, I believe.
Hi.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's 211. That's what I remember they said.
Yes, 211 and a white card.
Yeah, which means a new national record for Hungary.
That's a new national record
and
for
obviously
Hungary.
It's a new PB for me.
Yes, congratulations. How are you feeling? All the hard work paying off?
Absolutely, yeah. Again, as I said yesterday, my results totally surprised me, and it's just this feeling just increased today. So I'm totally surprised with this PB. I wasn't expecting that.
Really?
Yeah.
You
no, I don't.
wasn't? Why not?
No. Because of all this organizing this event, and I had some health issues, some cold.
Oh yeah,
past days.
you had a lot less voice yesterday. I'm glad to hear your voice is coming back.
Yeah, getting better, getting better.
Excellent.
So, as people say, it's a fast water. I think Magdalena said it.
Yes.
I can totally agree with this. It's I don't know if it makes sense or not, but it's just.
It's a weird expression, and I wonder what makes water fast. But you know, I think your own perception is quite valid. You know that you feel it's a fast water, and I'm very happy that so many more people are finding it fast. You know, and national records, like we just had one after the other. I think Emma Shea's 187-meter monofin swim is also a national record. Did she break her own national record?
Again, please.
Emma Shea, 187 meters. I think her previous one was
totally new national, because no, she did
182,
which is a PB for her.
Absolutely.
And 187, it's a PB for
Emma Shea.
Hungary. It's a
national record.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, amazing.
Small step for Emma Shea, big step for Hungary. I mean, PB for Emma Shea, national record for Hungary.
yeah.
That's amazing. Like, we're seeing so many national records being broken. I'm so happy for people.
Yeah, I gained 11 meters after my last competition, which was 2 weeks ago in Vienna. That was exactly 200 meters.
Yes.
I was really tired there in my legs. I didn't have enough time to, not time. So I just didn't go enough to the gym. And that's what I felt. But I managed to learn from it. I knew that my legs and my torso will be tired again around, so after 150, turning to 200, and I prepared mentally to this feeling, and I had a plan that if I have my arms doing nothing, so I have to involve my arms as well. So that was the strategic change for these days. From 175, after the 25 meters mark, I introduced the no-fin arm strokes. So I got some rest to the legs, and while maintaining the pace, the speed. So that really helped me. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the 11 meters increase, not that I'm not stronger than 2 weeks ago.
Are you not? No.
I don't think so, but who knows? So that led me to achieve this quite significant increase in 2 weeks, I would say. Yeah, that's 5% gain.
That's fantastic.
So I'm totally so happy, not just because of the result. Of course, the result makes me really happy, and also the feeling that I'm done.
You're done.
Now I can just smile and cruising around and cheer for the others.
You can open that beer, you know. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. No, but yeah, now just some water and some carbs, and let's cheer for the others.
Absolutely.
I'm really much looking forward to my very nice buddy Mayer András. Name bro.
11:15 is in about half an hour is when András Mayer will start.
Who's more, maybe? Who's else?
Well, who else from Hungary? We have Meli Bajai.
Okay.
She is at 11 minutes past 11. And we also have, actually, I think coming up now is it Ákos?
No, Ákos didn't show up. Unfortunately,
okay.
he got the flu.
Oh no, poor Ákos.
It would have been his first competition. This is how he discovered free diving. That we just saw suddenly his registration, and I didn't know his name. And you know, since our club covers basically the whole Hungarian free diving, I mean the sport, the competition wise, and I just called him that, hey, who are you? And
there's Sonny.
And yeah, he just said, yeah, I'm interested in this sport, and why not to start in in a World Cup.
Start freediving in a competition.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, brave. I love the confidence.
Yeah, but
Very sorry he can't be
I
here.
recommended him, and he agreed to do the course.
Perfect.
So he just did the emotionals wave 1, the complete wave 1 course.
It's good to
And,
have the basics down before you
yeah,
start competing.
Now he's ready to compete. If he
Next
is
time.
happy again. Okay, I can see here Fruji. Let's.
Okay, yeah, I can talk to
let's-
Fruji again. Yeah,
Again, or
I've spoken
or
to
Emma
Emma Shed. I've spoken to Emma Shed already just after her swim.
Okay.
Just
Girls,
now.
come on. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks, Andras, and
See you soon.
congratulations.
Thanks.
So I have Fruji Nemes with me at the commentary table.
Hello.
Hello, Fruji. How are you feeling about your swim?
I'm feeling good. I took a safe bet and I just went 2 meters over my PB.
Very good.
So I'm glad. I'm happy about it.
And you used your fantastic bifins that you bought off
Yes.
Magdalena. So you had the Magdalena energy?
I have the Magdalena energy and wetsuit and everything. Now I just have to get her legs and then...
Patched up old wetsuit from Magdalena and...
yes. I told her,
fins.
next time I'm buying your legs.
You might have to pay a bit more for those than you
Yeah.
paid for the fins.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you finding today so far?
Super exciting. I just watched Andras and Mesha and I was screaming for them for the protocol and I was really excited and I was very nervous and I'm super happy for their performance. I think it's amazing.
And don't forget the national records as well and personal best
Yes.
for both of them.
Yeah, exactly. And now Andras Meyer is going soon, so...
Yeah,
well,
in about half an hour.
Yeah, in
yeah,
half an hour,
yeah, yeah.
so I'm rooting for him too. So I think Hungary is doing really strong.
I think we have a lot of
Nushi also
supers.
did a really
Yes.
good performance. Her PB as well, so
She's
everybody
very happy
is
for it as well. Mm.
getting white cards, so
I'm
it's
super
going
happy.
Good.
It's brilliant. Again, I've said this on the stream before already that oh yeah, your friends on the YouTube stream are congratulating you and congratulating Andris as well.
Yay!
Do you know Cecilia?
Yes. Hello.
Very good. Hey.
That's so nice.
That's
It's
so
my
cool.
father.
Oh, I recognize that you share the same surname. I was wondering if it was. I think I was just talking to someone while you were swimming, so I couldn't actually translate. Relay your dad's cheering to the stream. But yeah, it's fantastic to have the friends and family watching online. Hello
That's
to
super
all
cool.
67 people watching the stream
Wow.
from far and wide.
That's amazing. I didn't
And-
think people are gonna tune in, to be honest.
Ah, come on! Of course they will. Of course they will.
It's just such a small sport, but I
it
think
is.
it's getting more and more famous.
And I
or
think
popular.
I think it's fantastic the way it's gaining popularity in Hungary and growing.
Yeah.
And you guys are showing the results both here in Hungary and internationally. You know,
And I think this event is like a pinnacle of that. Like
absolutely.
this event is huge, and everybody's so happy about it. And even the international people said it was super professionally done. So yeah, I think it's we're representing well.
And I love how there's so many people who I've spoken to who said this is my first ever international competition. You know,
Really?
and they get to come here and experience, you know, the beautiful pool.
Yeah, this pool is
and
amazing.
The
as
friendly
well.
atmosphere, you
Yeah.
know, and the great performances. It's just fantastic. It's great to be here.
Yeah,
And,
it's so exciting. With all the flags, it feels a bit like a world championship.
maybe soon it will be. Who knows?
Yeah, I hope
Budapest 2025
I
World
hope so.
Championship. You heard it here first. I'm just talking out of my backside, but hopefully it happens. I really hope it happens. I think you should go and take a selfie with Nushi right
Yes.
beside us here.
I just wanted to say that
Yes, go
your
on.
commenting is amazing.
Oh,
I think
thank
you're
you.
doing such a good job.
Thank
Like
you.
it's so exciting. Without you, it wouldn't be the same.
Thank you so much. Like I said to people, finally my ability to talk about freediving nonstop is paying off. Yes, I have found my calling.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much for
Thanks so
talking to
much.
me again, Fruji,
Thank
and
you.
congratulations on
Thanks.
your fantastic PB.
Thank you.
See you around.
Ciao.
I'm just seeing this picture being taken beside me of the PB Hungarian. See if I can take a picture of the picture being taken. There we go. I'm so happy for them. It's great to see the sport growing so rapidly in Hungary. Okay, that is, I believe that's Matej Meiling from Slovakia. Surface protocol looked good. We are now in the CMAS section of the competition. So you see the judge is wearing a green t-shirt. I believe Matej turned at the 100-meter mark. That looks like maybe 105. It's purely an estimate. And it's a white card for Matej Meiling from Slovakia. Great job, Matej. Next up, in approximately 1 minute. Hello, Fruji's dad in the YouTube stream. I hope you heard her talk. Next up, I would like the Portuguese people in the YouTube comments to make some noise for Rui Miguel Santos Monteiro da Silva. I spoke to Rui yesterday. He's from his friends. He's here with his friends from the Azores. And his personal best is 100 meters. So let's see if he can get a PB. And there's Rui now in the colorful mask. Just doing a bit of preparation breathing. And alongside him is Magdalena Całujek from Poland. Another Magdalena from Poland. But take note, usually when I mention Magdalena, I'm talking about Magdalena Solis-Chalanda, who we will see right at the end of the day because she is a world record holder, and I'm curious to see what fantastic performance she's going to get today. So Magdalena Całujek is with the monofin. You can see her turning now at the 50-meter mark, I believe. And that is Rui, who's surfaced. Surfaced, I believe. Okay, so he is doing 75 meters, I believe now. He's on the just on the 75-meter mark. I'm looking to seeing if I can see what card the judge gives him. Just standing up from my desk for a moment. Magdalena Całujek from Poland is still swimming. In lane D. Another very nice monofin technique. And she is surfacing. Come on, Magdalena. Okay, sign. Or you can remove the facial equipment. Strictly speaking, you don't have to, according to the CMAS surface protocol rules. But you did anyway. I guess it's a safe bet so that you don't confuse yourself. She is looking pretty fresh. No issues holding herself up on the... No issues holding herself up on the rope. I'm going to see if I have some results for you now. So we have Christos Tserentoulias, 100 and... I can't read that letter. I'll return to you with the results for Christos Tserentoulias from Greece. I have a photograph of the judges' slate, but I can't read the middle number. Oh, we have a small future freediver here, Andras Choprany's daughter, Olivia. She is very cute. And she's just hanging out with her dad near the table. For Bronislav Pechner from Czechia, it's 222 meters and a white card. Ah, I love it. I love a nice, pretty number. So he announced 111 meters with the monofin, and his result was 222 meters. I don't know, did he plan it this way? Was it a happy accident? It's beautiful nevertheless. So, Portuguese people, where are you? We have two Portuguese competitors, Pilar Casquillo and Joana Gonçalves Silva. Apologies for the name. There are several, so it is possible that maybe we're not sure which name to use as the first name. Apologies, Pilar. I'm hoping to talk to one or maybe both of them now. So Joanna's personal best is 106 meters, and Pilar's personal best is 110 meters, and they are both ladies from Portugal. What happened there? For a moment, is that Pilar who has almost surfaced? Okay, Joanna, super fresh surface protocol. Pilar is swimming almost on the surface. Is she maybe underweighted? Is there a weight issue here, I wonder? Her airways did not clear the water, so technically I believe her swim is still valid. And she's turned at the 50-meter mark. Looking fresh and clear. Okay, Joanna is... there's a bit of discussion here. I'm wondering what's happening. She's talking to her coach. And meanwhile, at the interview booth, I have Sonia Bukowski. Hey, Sonny.
Hello, Esther. How are you?
I'm good. How are you finding the competition so far?
It was fine, I think so. But I would like to do, it's just 80, but was my AP. And I made 99. It's not my personal best, so but I liked it. It was so relaxed. After 60 was my first contraction, yep. And it was not too hard, just easy. So
very good.
So yeah, but after 75 my legs started to burn, and yeah.
Yeah, I was just chatting to Andras Choprany, and he mentioned that he knew that at some point he was going to have that lactic burning sensation in his legs, and he said, okay, at 175 I started using the dynamic no fins arm strokes to give my legs a break but keep my pace, and I thought, wow, is that how the pros do it?
Yeah.
Maybe a strategy for you and me next time our legs start burning. You know, I don't know. Ask Andras about it. You know,
need to try that.
get the professional opinion. Come on. Oh yeah, Portuguese people are making some noise for, I will read his name properly, Carlos from Portugal. Great to have so many Portuguese people, and also swimming starting at the same time as him is Denis Poliviani from Ukraine. So what's next for you, Sonny? Any other competitions planned for the near future, next couple of months, early next year?
I don't know. Maybe I need to speak about this with Andras, and after that, maybe
ask the coach opinions.
Yeah.
But you'd be happy to go to other competitions. You don't feel like you don't.
Yes, it's so much fun. So you know.
It's a great environment, I think, to push your limits in, no?
Yes.
And there's Nushi now, just taking pictures. And are you going to get your partner into freediving anytime soon?
I hope so.
I know he's a scuba diver. We
Yes.
need to convert him to the dark side, you know?
He is a scuba diver, so yeah. Yes, he needs to start that. Yes, his problem that our training is in the morning, you know, and he is not a typical morning people.
Well, he can move to Ireland because we train quite late in the evening, so from about 8 or 9 p.m. Because that's when the pool is very quiet. We don't have a hired lane yet, so we're sort of we just go to the pool and train, and they thankfully they tolerate us for now. But yes, he can come and join us anytime.
Yeah.
So 2 Bifins competitors is who we're seeing now, I believe. How do you feel about your turns? I'm always struggling with turning with the long fins. I haven't even really practiced the monofin yet, but
That's my favorite.
not your favorite, okay?
So I prefer the longer pool. So
fewer turns.
Yeah.
Very good. Sounds great. Sounds fantastic.
Did you try the
Yes.
monofin?
I have a Molchanov's silicone monofin now. I just got it very recently. So I haven't really tried it yet. I'd like to do a bit more training with him. And that's Carlos' surface now. Dennis is still swimming. But yeah, I do have a monofin, but it's a small one. It's the small Molchanov's silicone one. Very kind of, I love it for it's very rugged. I tied it on my backpacks and I walked onto the plane with it. You know, not one of the big ones. Obviously, the performance is not like a fiberglass or carbon monofin, but still looking forward to working on my technique and working on the turns with that actually. So work in progress. We'll see how it goes. And that's what I'm trying. Are you working on the monofin technique as well yourself?
No, I just tried it once. Maybe later.
Maybe later. Cool.
I'm a newcomer in this sport, so.
Well, there you go. You know, I think you've already shown some great results. So it's super promising, and you know, keep up the hard work, and the results will happen for you and for all of your club mates who are over here setting personal bests and PBs all over the place. I'm so happy for all of you, and I'm so happy for this fantastic development of freediving as a sport in Hungary. That's brilliant. Sonny, thank you so much for talking to me. Great chatting to you as always, and hope you enjoy the rest of the competition.
Of course. Thank you.
See you. Goodbye. Meanwhile, we see Dennis. Sorry, Dennis. I will read your surname again. Dennis Poliviani from the Ukraine. And he has, I believe he's turned at the 200 meter mark. And he's at 2:25. Okay, and I have another interview subject with me. It is Pilar Casquillo from Portugal.
How do okay.
There we go. Just adjust the microphone. Perfect. Hi, Pilar. How are you?
Fine, and you?
How are you feeling about your performance
Today?
Yes.
It was good. It was a white card. I had fun, but it's not at all a good performance in terms of distance.
Really? Okay.
I was poorly weighted. I started servicing.
I saw that. I was wondering what was going on and thought your airways are still in the water. Hopefully that's still going to be a valid performance.
Yeah, but that's why I came out, because at the middle the pool goes up and I was going to break the surface. And if you break the surface, you're disqualified. And I said, I'm not going to make the effort. I might as well get out while it's a white card and have fun. That's
True.
what I did.
Yes, fair enough.
That's what I did.
Very
But
good.
it's a great experience.
It's
always teaches you.
It's always a strategy. That's fantastic. Are you from all from the same club in Portugal? Or,
No, we are from 3 different clubs.
Fantastic. Which ones are those?
2 in Lisbon, in the Lisbon area. Sorry, 1 in the Lisbon area, 1 in the islands, in the Azores, and the 3rd up north, in the middle of the country.
Oh, fantastic. That's so cool. But you all know each other, and have you gone to competitions before?
In Portugal, yeah. We have a small circuit, and we all regularly organize competitions, which is great.
Oh, that's so nice to have like a small but tight-knit scene where everybody knows each other and you support each other and compete.
Yeah, because it's part of the spirit, you know.
Absolutely.
If you don't have fun, if you don't enjoy, if you don't meet the people, then why do it? So it's a real thing.
Absolutely,
and a good
absolutely.
experience.
What's next for you? Do you have any other competitions lined up in the next couple of months?
Well, the international ones we don't know because it's expensive. We can only do it if the federation decides to organize a team to come over. So if they do it, yes, I'll be in. If they don't do it, at least go to the Portuguese ones to continue growing, to continue having fun.
Yes,
and meeting people. So we'll see.
Absolutely. Do you also go across to Spain for competitions or not?
I've
really?
never done it, but it is a good idea. Now that we have a couple of people that know each other, it's a really good idea just to try and meet people with that because they're so close.
Absolutely.
It's so across the border, so it's a couple of hours drive.
Exactly.
It's good.
What some of us did for the Noxygen summer camp is we rented a minibus for like 9 or 10 people, you know, so a lot of people were able to drive together and several of us were in different cars and carpooling, and you know, it's a road trip with your friends and you can talk about freediving and stuff for
that is
6 or 7 hours while you're driving
until they can't listen to you anymore and they say shut up.
No, you have to it's just a road trip with your freediving friends is fantastic. I would highly recommend.
I think it's the best thing, yeah. Even coming here with them is good. The things you discover and having fun and making jokes about one another, it's a great spirit.
And supporting each other, of course. And
you have to. You have to.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
Filming each other's performances.
I'm really happy. I'm happy I got the opportunity.
This is so. How many? You've done a lot of international competitions yourself? Or?
No, I've just done one. When I started, I went to Nice.
Okay.
To the teams championship in Nice, the world championship.
Okay.
In 2012, I think. That's when I started.
2012. Okay. Wow. Very good.
I wanted to meet the big ones, you know.
Yeah. Well, you can meet some of the big ones here.
We already did. I
fantastic.
didn't. No, that's the good thing. There's a lot of big ones always in the. They're an example. People who learn from. The majority of them just come and talk to you, and so it's really a good idea to come to these competitions.
Yeah, no, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just brilliant.
And being welcome, so it's perfect.
Always. And I personally, I've been to this competition a few times now, and I just love the friendly atmosphere that you have. People taking pictures with their national flag, and you have the world record holders, and you have the complete beginners who started freediving this year and are trying to get their friends, family, partners, etc. into freediving, or you have couples working together in the pool, maybe one of them competing like Nushi or Carlos taking photographs.
True.
So
and yesterday in the static you had the couples, one was doing the security and
the coaching. It's so cute. Yes,
it is.
Yes,
it is.
I love it. It's so
and
cute.
Images are beautiful. You don't always get the opportunity to watch the live streaming, but when I finish and I go there, it reminds you why you do it.
Yes, no, it's fantastic. And I'm so happy that I think yesterday, unfortunately, the technology gremlin stopped us from getting underwater footage. There was no under footage yesterday, I'm afraid. But today, you can watch people's beautiful monofin technique and all that.
And that's great for you to learn. You start watching and repeating, it's absolutely perfect.
Absolutely. You've been freediving for a long time yourself, have you?
I started at 50. I'm 65.
Wow, okay. So lots of experience. Are you going for any of the age group world records by any chance? Is there? Because I know that actually in a few minutes? Yeah. So in a couple of minutes, my teammate from Hungary, András Mayer, is going to swim. He did a world record for dynamic no fins in his age group of I believe over 50s.
Okay.
So I think CMAS has a category of age groups kind of. So his age group, the over 50, is the masters. I'm trying to think what the name of the over 60s age group is.
I don't know, but I'll be very honest with you. I always go for the first. I don't. Whenever you say women or men, when we say age groups, I think you want to be the best you can be.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we got a couple of national records in the team. My partner has one of them. I have another one, but they are national, not by age, and that's why I like it.
Absolutely.
It's a sport when, regardless of age, you can still perform.
Exactly.
No matter. I mean, I stopped for 5 years and I came back, and you can have the fun and the joy and continue to learn and to help the new ones.
Absolutely.
In terms of the mental side, because it's really important. So I didn't even know there was an age group. I'll have to check it.
You'll have to check with CMAS the age groups, and because you know there could be, just saying, there could be world records for the taking there. You know,
that's fine.
For you know, over 65, because I'd imagine I'm trying to think about, you know, the age brackets of what is the average age of a free diver, or you know, there's a lot of people here are maybe in their 20s or 30s. You know, if I think of people like Magdalena or Julia, sort of maybe around their 30s, I would estimate. I don't exactly know.
They're in prime
their age,
shape.
you know.
They're at the best age.
Absolutely.
Perfect training.
Top shape. Yes,
they're
yes.
fantastic to watch. Both of them.
Yes.
They really are.
Well, keep an eye out for András anyway, and maybe you can catch him afterwards and talk to him about the CMAS age category world records.
I'll do that.
Thank you so much for talking to me, Pilar.
And thank you.
And congratulations on your dive.
Thanks.
Glad to have you here.
Bye.
See you around. So it is. So in about 1 minute, we're going to have Agnieszka Wiatr and Meli Bajai. Agnieszka is from Poland and Meli is from Hungary. And they are both well over 150 meters. Well, Agnieszka's personal best is 150 and Meli's is 166. Before them, you might have seen, while I was talking to Pilar, you might have seen Alberto Giannini from Switzerland and Daichi Sugitani from Japan. I hope to maybe talk to Daichi a little bit later, so stay tuned for that. Forza Alberto. Alberto, your friends were cheering for you. Your friends were cheering for you, and we can see Agnieszka with the monofin and Meli Bajai with the bifins just starting now. It's fantastic to watch Agnieszka swimming the monofin from this vantage point. You can kind of see that she's just gliding through the water in a perfect arrow position with just the gentlest undulation of her hips. Kind of gentle little kicks with the monofin. And you can see Meli being comparatively faster with the bifins than Agnieszka. She told me yesterday, while I believe I made a remark on her speed, I can't remember if I mentioned that she looks very fast, or she looks very slow, and she mentioned that actually that's exactly the speed she expected, 2 minutes for 100 meters with dynamic no fins. So I hope that you're finding your speed okay today as well, Meli. And you can see the underwater photographer just taking a quick picture of Agnieszka there. Meli just turning at the wall at the 100-meter mark. And I'm going to see Meli, your friends are cheering you on. That's Agnieszka surface just now. This is an okay surface protocol for CMAS. You don't have to take off the goggles and the facial equipment for CMAS. We're just looking at the results. So Kristina Vichova from Czechia, I believe maybe I've already read her results in. So that's 176 meters white card. Fruzi Nemes from Hungary, 132 white card. You heard her speak to me earlier. Tomasz Ratajak from Poland, 150 meters with the monofin white card. And we're just going to see. Okay, that's the same results. And we have Melissa Lodes from Germany, 101 meters white card. There's Melly's surface now. You can see her fellow athletes and audience congratulating Agnieszka. Matej Meiling from Slovakia, 142 meters white card. Magdalena Calujek, 122 meters white card. Oh, I'm trying to decipher somebody's handwriting for Rui of Portugal. All I can see is start no wall touch, but I can't see what card he received. Again, I'm reading photographs of the judges' slate, so I apologize if I can't always decipher the handwriting. There will be official results. So Joana Gonçalves Silva from Portugal. It's a white card, 67 meters. Melissa Lodes, so Pilar, who I just spoke to, 61 meters dynamic bifins. She said it was okay. Not her personal best, but it's okay. And actually, we are seeing, I'll just stop with the results for now, because we are seeing our very own Masters world record holder, András Mayer, on the left-hand side of the screen, and swimming alongside him is Michał Bochenek from Poland. So András's announced personal best for dynamic bifins is 187, which is the current women's national record set today by Emma Shekorachny. So same distance, but András is swimming with CMAS, and he set a new dynamic no fins world record in the Masters category. I believe Masters is over 50. I could be wrong. Maybe it's over 55. Somebody in the chat correct me, please. So he set a new dynamic no fins record, and I'm really looking forward to him. Apologies. So the person swimming in lane B with at the same time as András is the Italian Damiano Zornetta. I'm so sorry. With an announced personal best of 173. He's looking at the wrong row in a printed spreadsheet in front of me. So the person you see is András Mayer from Hungary. I love the fact that we have world records. So Damiano is actually up. Contrary to what you see on the screen at the moment, the athlete on the left-hand side is András Mayer. So Damiano is up. And András is still swimming. His legs are breaking the surface. Pilar mentioned that she wasn't weighted properly, so she was occasionally breaking the surface as well. And András is coming up. Come on, Mayer. Oh. Okay. There was a slight wobble there for a moment. And I'm just looking to see what results András gets. So with me now, I have Daichi Sugitani from Japan. Hello.
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. My name is Daichi from Japan.
Fantastic to have you here, Daichi.
Yeah.
Can I ask, how do you hear about the competition in Hungary all the way in Japan? Sorry? Okay, so how do you know about this competition?
Yeah. I'm sorry, my English isn't good enough, so
No problem.
I say strange words and strange sentence.
No problem.
I'm so sorry.
No problem at all.
I am participating in this Hungarian competition. I'm so happy. Yeah.
It's great to have you here.
Yeah.
We are very happy that you're here.
Yeah.
You live in Japan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you read about the competition online, on the internet, or how do you know that there is a country called Hungary and there's a competition?
Yeah, and I know internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you came all the way from Japan to Hungary?
Yes.
Wow.
About 24 hours.
Oh my God. Are you very tired?
Yeah.
Are you tired? And how is your performance today? How do you feel?
Yeah, I have a good. My condition is not too good, no good, but I had a nice dive and enjoy dive.
Very good.
Yeah.
Most important thing is to enjoy it. Fantastic, fantastic. And are you staying in Budapest for a few days, maybe?
Yeah. About 1 week, I stay in Budapest.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Do you have any friends or family with you, or did you travel on your own from Japan?
Sorry?
Do you have friends or family with you, or is it just you traveling from Japan?
I only me.
Only you. Okay,
only
fantastic.
Me, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think what time is it in Japan now. It's the evening, maybe, in Japan now?
Yeah, 8 hours, 8
8
hours time
different.
difference.
Okay, so it's maybe 7 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if anybody is on the YouTube live stream.
Yeah.
Maybe they can say hello to Daichi from Japan.
Yeah.
We are very happy to have you here,
Yeah,
Daichi.
thank you,
So it's great that you came from Japan to Budapest, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the competition. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Please.
next week.
We
next
would like to
year.
next year. We
Yeah.
would like to have you back again.
Okay, thank you very
so
much.
much. Thank you. We're just very quickly taking a selfie with Daichi.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just glancing at the
Okay.
screen.
1, 2, 3. Okay, and this one.
Uh-huh, yep.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much as
Thank
well.
you very much. My interview is okay?
Okay, so that was Daichi Sugitani all the way from Japan. It's brilliant to have competitors come from so far away to compete in our pool here in Budapest, and I'm super happy that athletes have come from far and wide. So at the moment, the people swimming is Michal Bochanek from Poland and Alan Pavlic from Slovenia. They both have an announced personal best of 200 meters. So we should see some beautiful long swims from them. Meanwhile, I'm going to very quickly check in on, see if I can find the results. That's an athlete surfacing. We saw the underwater footage of the athlete surfacing. That's, I believe that's Michal from Poland. So, Carlos from Portugal, 106 meters white card. There's a big applause in the room for his results. And I'm trying to see what's happening with Alan. Denis Poliviani from Ukraine, 176 meters white card. Michał Bochenek from Poland, 224 meters white card. Wow, what a distance. And before him there, Agnieszka Wiatr in the same lane, 105 meters with the monofin. Unfortunately, András Mayer had a fantastic 197 meters performance with the bifins, but he got disqualified and received a red card because according to the CMAS rules, you might have heard András Sopronyi explain it yesterday when I was talking to him on the stream, he received surface protocol assistance, which means somebody was watching him and excitedly shouted, "Nose clip" or "goggles." And according to the IDA rules, you're allowed to do this, because in the IDA rules you need to take off your nose clip and any other facial equipment. But in CMAS, you don't have to take off your facial equipment. However, you are also not allowed to receive assistance for your surface protocol. So you must tell your friends to not shout at you. I don't know if this is what happened with András Mayer. This is just speculation. I'll have to see if I can find out. But essentially, he received a red card for DQ other, disqualified other, and I see with some handwriting something surface protocol assistance. So I believe this is the case. So the next start at 11:25. I wonder if maybe neither of those athletes have started because there's a significant lack of safeties and judges going up and down the lanes, and I don't see anyone underwater. Next up, however, at 11:30, so in a couple of minutes' time, we are going to have Nenad Pavkovic from Serbia. Nenad is a pretty well-known freediver. He is one of the top athletes who we are very honored to have here today. He has a personal best of 215 meters. So I'm curious to see what his results are going to be. And also Romain Imfray, who is also from France, and 231 meters is his personal best. So both are competing in bifins. Super looking forward to their performances in a couple of minutes' time. So we're just waiting. I think the athletes in the previous start did not start. So we're just waiting for the 11:30 start to happen with Nenad Pavkovic from Serbia and Romain Imfray from France. Hello from everyone. Hello to everyone who's watching from France. Say hi in the YouTube comments if you want. So I have Meli Boyoy with me at the interview booth. We're going to watch the next performances together. Hi Meli, hello.
Hi.
Hello, how are you feeling about your performance?
Overall, I'm happy.
Okay.
Because this is really beginning of the season and I was not feeling that well. And thank you.
Thank you.
So I came out feeling like I could do more, especially if I'm in a better shape. So that always gives motivation to continue training.
Fantastic. And how did you feel about your speed this time? I made no remarks on your speed. I mentioned that you were very happy with your DNF speed, and I cannot remember what exactly I said about your DNF speed yesterday. From my vantage point, it looked fast or slow. I can't remember. Sorry, but how did you was your speed okay?
It
you're
felt
happy with your pace?
slower than usual, but what I will do, I will check my speed if I can play back the dive. Usually I check the dive time and then I conclude about the speed.
Fantastic. And so what's next for you in terms of competitions? Do you have anything planned or anything coming up?
Yeah, actually I plan to go to Egypt next week and I signed up for a depth competition there, but this is something that I haven't focused on this year, so it will be for fun. Sometimes it's good to go just to remember how it feels and yeah.
Is this the one in Dahab?
Yes.
You know another Hungarian freediver, Miki Juga, is also
Yes.
We're going to meet him there.
I'm sure he will be super prepared, and I will more like just challenge myself and go for fun.
Yeah, I mean, Miki Juga is a Hungarian freediver. He did I believe he did a competition in Kalamata, which ended up kind of being not an IDA, not a CMAS competition, but an in-house competition. But I believe he has a good bit of preparation done for a depth competition, and Dahab is like his second home, so it's like home turf for him. But if you meet him, say hello, tell him I said hi, and I miss drinking palinka with him in Croatia. We're watching Nenad Pavkovic. I think he's coming up to the 100-meter mark.
I'm cheering for him.
Yeah, I'm cheering for him as well. Do you know him personally?
Yeah, mostly from competitions.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and so afterwards I will take a break and then come back refreshed for the season for next year.
Next pool season.
Yes.
Fantastic. And do you have anything planned for the summer? Any training or any trips?
Next summer?
Yes, next summer.
I'm thinking about training for the World Championship in Belgrade. So I think this year it will be in June. That would be my main focus, I believe. I think I will focus more on the pool disciplines because it's really hard for me to train that.
It is very difficult, and we have to travel. You still live in Germany,
yes.
I believe. Yeah,
yes.
And you're still training with the club there?
Yeah. So I train in Wiesbaden. This is my main club.
That's fantastic. That's great. Well, I'm so glad you spoke to me, Meli.
Yeah,
and
thank you for having me, and thank you for this great job commenting this event. It's really appreciated.
It's just what I do. Talk about freediving nonstop, and
we love it.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. I think we are kind of coming up towards the end of the competition.
Yeah, and this will be the most exciting part.
The most exciting part of the competition, indeed. So enjoy that, and thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.
Have a good one. So we are seeing Romain Imfray from France surfacing now. We have a good angle to see what card the judge gives him. Where are all my French people from the YouTube comments? Hello. And that is a white card. White card for Romain Imfray from France, 200 meters. Unfortunately, I didn't see Nenad's results. I'll have to check if maybe I can get those results for you. And it's been confirmed that unfortunately somebody got maybe a little bit too excited and accidentally might have disqualified András Meyer. He received assistance for his surface protocol, which is forbidden in the CMAS rules. So that was a red card. It just kind of goes to show that very often people need to be very careful even within the audience, because it is possible to disqualify an athlete with your well-meaning cheering. So Nenad Pavkovic, that's 106 meters white card for him. And our next competitors coming up in approximately 1 minute is Cristina Francone from Italy and Boris Milosic from Croatia. I spoke to Boris yesterday. And Christina is off. Boris is still packing. That's Christina now turning at the 50-meter wall. Christina's announced personal best is 234 meters, which is seriously, seriously impressive. I believe the person we are seeing underwater now that's Boris Milosic from Croatia. Boris Milosic is coming up to the 100-meter mark now. Christina is just turning at the... Sorry, is that Boris coming up to the 150-meter mark? Sorry, I've lost count. Trying to look at several things at the same time. There's a danger in that. That's a beautiful, very relaxed arrow position. It's a good shoulder flexibility. And the turn. Very quick and efficient turn there in lane B by Cristina Francone from Italy. Oh. I'm hearing some Italian swearing beside me, unfortunately. This is due to Christina blacking out. She's come to immediately, and the safeties had to grab her. I'm so sorry, Christina. All of that looked so relaxed and so easy, only to finish, unfortunately, with a blackout. Certainly turned at the 200-meter mark, and maybe that's between 205 and 210. Meanwhile, Boris is still going. Boris Milosic from Croatia has a personal best of 239 meters, and he's just surfaced. Meanwhile, I have Nenad Pavkovic with me in the interview booth. Hello.
Hello to you and to all of the people who are watching.
How do you feel about that? You did 106?
Yeah, I didn't feel so good.
Okay.
When I started, I was like, my mind was too shattered. I was thinking about a lot of stuff, and then at 100 meters, I was like, I cannot push it, and I just bail out.
Get a white card.
Exactly.
Even if it's maybe less than you expected.
A lot less.
Significantly less. Yeah, I was looking at your personal best. It's 2:15.
Yeah, official result is 2:15.
Official result is 2:15. Yeah. I mean, you expected more from yourself. Was it the travel that made you tired, or is there something else going on, or is it just one of those days where things don't go right?
Let's be honest. There are no excuses. Like, basically, you either do it or you don't. I didn't feel like I'm gonna do it. Yesterday was my chance, what I wanted to do. It didn't turn out so good. I was confused because of the lines. I hit the wall twice on 25, 75, and then my motivation just went sideways, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna correct it today. Everything's good. I go in the water. I put my head in water, and then it's like, oh, there's 200 plus meters to go. And that was the way when everything went sideways.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. I mean, so many people have told me that they've bumped their head in the wall yesterday. So it was an unknown pool and strange markings. I think maybe next time we need to encourage athletes to make sure they analyze the markings in the pool to see where it is, because
yeah, probably next year I'm gonna come like 2 or 3 days earlier just to try to see the markings, because the other way, for me it's confusing, because where I used to train, there's only like on 25 meters there's a starting and the ending line, and on the 50 meters I have only one plus in the middle that shows 25 meters. So that's like extra, like I counted there's 11 lines, so
oh my God,
that's too much for my mind to process.
No, absolutely. And again, so many other people, this is Magdalena Solic-Talanda swimming now, by the way. So many people told me yesterday that they bumped their head because of the movable wall. You know, it's this is a 50-meter pool with a movable wall, and yesterday the wall was at the 25-meter mark. But so many people from everywhere, including a lot of Hungarian athletes. I mean, this is an unknown pool for them as well, because they normally train in the Hajósalföld, and then obviously up until recently the plan was that we were going to have the competition over there as well, and we got this beautiful swimming pool facility in the last minute, but again it resulted in, unfortunately, so many people bumping their heads.
I mean, it's good. Basically, you get a new experience. Let's be honest, maybe on the next World Championship, like in the futures, maybe the pool will be the same or similar. So it's good to have like different environments, and that way every time you practice you can grow yourself, basically. So in one way it's good, in another one it's not. I mean, I mess up my dives, but still try to take the experience from it, and then it's going to be much better.
A learning experience, absolutely, to analyze the lines, yeah. And how would you come back to nOxyCup next year?
Yeah, I will, but I'm going to come 2 or 3 days earlier, because I heard Bochko said that he's going to try to have this pool again, but the other side of it, where it's 3 meter deep. So if it's going to be like that, I'm going to come, because I want to see how I'm gonna react on 3 meters and also the line. So I want to get used to it.
Absolutely, no, definitely. Whereabouts in Serbia are you based?
I'm based in Subotica, close to the border with Hungary.
Very good. So it's not a super it wasn't a super long drive for you, or?
No, it was like 2 hours.
Fantastic, that's great. That's
It
great.
was good. It was good.
Is this your first time at nOxyCup, or have you been
No,
before?
no.
Okay.
I have been here. This is my third year actually.
Fantastic.
So
So
I'm
you've been to
satisfied.
all of the nOxyCups.
Yeah, I don't know if there was before the first year I came in 2021.
Yeah.
It was perfect for me. So that year was actually the best year in my freediving career.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. I hope you can repeat that soon again. That's Karol Karch from Poland surfacing now.
Yeah.
I know Boczko was telling me a little, he gave me a little rundown of the history of Noxygen Apnea Club, and he did say that 2021 was the first NOxyCup. Ooh, there's a lot of applause there.
Yeah, Magdalena, I think, do
Magdalena.
more than 220.
220?
Or 230, something like that, I think.
Ooh, yes, because that's the 200 meter. And, well, 220, I'd say, because that's the 25 meter.
There's
So
200.
There's two. Yes,
Yeah.
sorry, you're right. So that's 270, 220, 230. Yes,
230
you're right.
or something
sorry,
around
you're
that.
right. Yeah. I'm mathematically challenged. Apologies.
It's okay.
You're dead right. That's fantastic. So for Magdalena, that's not a personal best by the looks of it. But then again, she mentioned yesterday that it is very early in the season for her.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the season, so basically everybody is just starting their trainings, the base form, so it's pretty early to expect some kind of the good results. So it's okay.
Absolutely. She was saying that she was very happy with her 200 meter no fins performance yesterday. She didn't expect it so early in the season, so hopefully I hope for a very strong season for her and for yourself as well. What
Thank you
other
very much.
competitions do you have planned?
Well, I don't know right now. Like for the next year, we're gonna see probably the national and the world championship if I qualified.
Oh yeah,
so-
of course. You're having the world championship in Belgrade, right?
Well, yeah, they said it. I don't know. Probably it's gonna be
Okay.
held there.
That's what I heard anyway. until we hear something different. We have Julia Kozerska and Matt Malina now. Is Matt here?
Yeah,
Actually?
Matt is freediving.
Ah, fantastic. Oh yeah, I can see him. I can
Yep,
see.
he's on a turn right now.
Fantastic.
Ooh, strong push.
Brilliant. It's great to have him here as well. I know he decided to not start yesterday and the dynamic no fins. I'm sure as a strategy there, right, to save his energy.
Oh, probably yes.
I'd
but
imagine, yeah. We'll have to. Well, do you know what? I'll just ask him afterwards.
Yeah, that would be the
And,
honest answer. Like,
absolutely, and see what's going on in his training and his performance at the moment. And Julia is with the monofin in the lane closer to us now, so you see her in the blue wetsuit with the red neck weight there. It's just brilliant to have them all here. And now I know Magdalena is a regular, but Matt Malina and Julia are fantastic as well. And it's so cool to have them here in my hometown in Budapest.
yes.
And,
When I heard Matt was coming, I was like, okay, this competition is going to another level.
Fingers crossed. I can see there's a lot of people at the side of the pool.
Yeah,
watching
waiting
and
for Matt.
waiting. Yes, absolutely.
There's more people waiting for Matt,
Yeah.
but I mean, I think a lot of people are expecting the new world record from him. But
Oh.
we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
We're gonna see what happens. He's so relaxed. Look at that.
Yep.
And does he always swim very close to the bottom of the pool? He looks like he's very close to the bottom
Well,
of the
I
pool.
don't know that. Like, basically, I always try to focus only on myself.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of time on watching the other people. Maybe,
that's fair.
maybe it's bad because in the decision you need to like look how people are doing and then took also something from them that is good and also that is bad. Like visualize and try to use everything as an advantage. But for me, like if somebody is up or down. It doesn't matter to me because I have my own theory. I'm staying closer to the bottom,
right?
Because my technique is DNF. So when I do it, like if I push the water, I'm in the middle. My theory is that water can run on three sides, so left, right, and down. So I'm losing the propulsion that I'm putting. So basically, I go closer to the bottom, so the water can only escape on left and right.
Interesting theory. Okay, I like the sound of that. It'd be cool if you went, into one of those like testing tunnels like they use for cars, the aerodynamics, but for hydrodynamics, and you could measure the water flow.
Actually, that would be nice, but I don't know where can I find that.
I don't know either. I'm sure that, I don't know, it'd be really cool to find out something like that. Here's Julia turning at the
200.
Thank you very much. I'm always I was in trouble because I need to count the turns. But yes, she is turning. Actually, the guys doing the labels are counting the turns, and I can see Julia's using the strategy of a few DNF arm strokes to rest her legs. Yeah, András Mayer was telling me about that he tried that strategy also, and it worked for him. Oh, there's Julia surfacing now. There she is. We can see her from here. This is fantastic.
Oh, pretty clean.
She looks pretty clean indeed, yeah.
Well,
she doesn't look happy, but maybe she's just a bit tired.
Probably. Oh, Matt came out on 250.
Matt came out 250. Okay, so was that a white card for you?
What was his dive time? Oh, they changed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was super slow at one point, but
he did look like at one point he did look like he was super slow. I'll talk to him about it, and we'll. Oh, it's a white card for Matt. Fantastic. 250. I mean, look, obviously for a freediver at his level, it's not a big number, but for somebody at my level, unattainable.
Yes, I understand, but look at it like this: like every day is different.
Absolutely.
Every day is different. Best result. Like basically, just take the good side of it. Try to visualize what went wrong. And try to work on that and to perfect it, and then it will be good.
Absolutely. With that, I think those were our last competitors in the nOxyCup 2023. Nina, thank you so much for talking to me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Lovely chatting to you, and super happy you're here. Please come again next year. Collect all the nOxyCup, attendance badges to say, okay, I was here. We'll see you again next year, or hopefully see you at maybe the World Championships, fingers crossed, in Belgrade. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Thank you so much once again.
Thank you for inviting me.
And enjoy your time in Budapest.
You too.
Take care. Wrong volume. Stay tuned, because I'm still hoping to talk to today's top athletes. Amongst them, some of them, hoping to talk to maybe Magdalena Solic-Chalanda, Julia Kozerska, and Matt Malina. That was Nenad Pavkovic from Serbia. You heard him speak there. Some great tips and some wise advice. So super grateful for that. The judge is explaining something to Julia. I wonder what's happening there. Maybe I will get to ask her about it. I hope I can. Lovely to see some happy smiley faces. And while I'm waiting for my interview subjects to turn up, I'm going to see if I can get you some results. So I have Alan Pavlic from Slovenia. Hey, Alan. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How did that go for you?
Today it was medium. I didn't push so much, but all the weekend was so difficult for me because my body was not so ready for this competition. But anyway, I'm satisfied with all the week.
Perfect. And so you didn't get an opportunity to train, not a lot of training before this competition, or?
I trained, but something happens.
Okay.
So my metabolism, for example, was too high, and I in average. So I didn't perform any in any discipline to renew my best personal results. But it's okay. I did my best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You did your best for that day. And is this your first time at nOxyCup?
Yes.
Fantastic.
It's
And
the
how are
first
you
time.
finding it?
It's very good pool and the air. Very often it's too hot, but here it's very very nice. And the water and the pool, it's perfect for diving. The depth, the temperatures are perfect. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Some athletes have told me that the water is fast.
Fast.
I don't know. I don't know how you know if the water is fast, but I'm glad that people like it.
Yeah. There are some nuances. Yeah, we can feel it.
And how is do you have I don't know much about freediving in Slovenia. How is the scene there? Do you have a lot of clubs? Do you have a lot of competitions?
Actually, there is not a lot of competitors. We have just one national competition per year, and of course there's many beginners on this national competition. But there is some few competitors, so they compete internationally, maybe 5 or 6 competitors, and I am one of them. I started 19 years ago. I was 49. I am 58 now.
Very good.
Maybe I'm the oldest one here.
No, I
Maybe.
just spoke to Pilar from Portugal. She's 65.
65.
65
Oh.
and still freediving. And I love. I think it's fantastic that in freediving we have all the age groups. You know, from younger to you know, people in their 50s and 60s, and you know that you get to we can talk to, you know, the people in 50s and in their 50s and 60s and get the kind of wisdom that comes with age and the experience.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's lovely to have you here, and I hope we will see you at nOxyCup next year again.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to me, Alan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your time in Budapest. Thank you. So that was Alan Pavlic from Slovenia. And I am now waiting for, I'm waiting to talk to maybe Magdalena, Julia, and Matt Malina if they are up for an interview. You know, nobody is being forced. And you can see the results on the screen now. So Matt Malina, that's 250 and a white card. Not a large number for him. White card for Julia Kozerska as well, 225 meters with the monofin. And 232 for Magdalena Solic-Talanda, white card as well. Before them, it was Karol Karch, 250 with the monofin, and Boris Milosic, 218. And before them, you could see, unfortunately, Cristina Francone from Italy, 214, red card due to a blackout. So I'm going to see if maybe I have some interview subjects. I'm trying to see if maybe they need a few minutes or what is happening. I'm hoping to ask Julia Kozerska about her performance today. I'm kind of wondering, for a moment she didn't look super happy, so I'm just going to try and ask her how she felt about that. So I have Magdalena. Hello again.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello again. So 232 meters with the bifins. How was that for you?
Oh, today was worse day than yesterday.
Okay. Sorry to
I
hear.
didn't felt good under the water, but I do my best today. That's the third discipline in a row on the one competition, only 2 days. I don't want to looking for excuses. How was the distance today? But I'm glad. Like I told you yesterday, it's the beginning of the season.
Absolutely.
So yes, for me it's really nice. And bifins are my favorite disciplines. Since I have hyper bifins from Molchanovs, I felt perfect under the water. And yes, bifins definitely are my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super happy. Molchanovs are obviously big sponsors of this this event as well. So great to hear that your hyper bifins made you go fast. Did the water feel fast today as well?
Yes,
so
yes.
yesterday?
Again, because it's the same pool, but
Absolutely.
it's changed for 50 meters. And yes, the pool it's perfect. Oh, I really like this place.
It's fantastic. No, yeah, I watched the performance. Actually, we were watching together with Nenad at the time. I was talking to him, and it looked fantastic. Super relaxed and super fast. So, okay, maybe you're not that happy with the performance, but look, it was a white card. It's the start of the season.
Yes, yes, and 3 disciplines. Normally, I left the static during competition because it's not my best. But this year I decided to compete in 3, and I think that was a good decision, and I'm really glad for my results. So, and my coach, my husband, is glad too. So
Fantastic.
yes, yes, and now it's the best feeling because I'm after the competition. I can eat everything and drink a lot of coffee, and tomorrow I have a rest day in my training plan. So I'm really happy.
I hope you can join us. I think we're having some lunch together. Maybe you can join us for some beer. I don't know.
Yes, and if I have opportunity, I would like to say a huge thank you for the organizers, for Laszlo, who invite me 3rd time in a row. That's the pleasure to be here, and I really appreciate his effort to organize everything. And thank you for all the staff, for safeties, judges, and other people who create this competition.
Absolutely.
And for you too.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I mean, look, the competition wouldn't really exist without athletes, so it's always a pleasure to have you here. But yes, absolutely. I think a lot of people who might be watching the stream might not realize the effort that goes into it in the background. And I spoke to somebody from the competition office. I spoke to one of the safeties. So it's great to see them as well. But thank you to you and the whole Polish team and Polish contingent for being here. It's fantastic to have you here, and I hope I can see you again in, well, maybe I'll see you at the World Championships, I don't know, or at the nOxyCup next year at the latest.
Yes, I hope too, and see you soon.
Thank you so much, and I wish you a great pool season ahead, Magdalena.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for talking to me. So that was Magdalena Salish-Talanda, kind enough to talk to me today. Actually, 3rd time during the competition. It's always a pleasure to speak with her. So lovely to have her here, and I really hope that she can continue to come back to future nOxyCup events and you know, be our lucky freediver. I'm just waiting for my next interview subject. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry, guys. Please stay on the stream. I would like to ask for maybe a few more minutes of your patience, and we're going to hopefully talk to Matt Malina shortly. At the bottom of the screen, you can see the organizer of the competition, Laszlo Bocskó, essentially grabbing Matt Malina and bringing him to me. Köszi. So, thank you so much for your patience on the stream. I have Matt Malina. Sorry, Matt, I just wanted to get the guys to show us on the stream. Hello, welcome to nOxyCup. Great to have you here. How did that feel? 250 meters, right?
Yeah, it was not a good dive today. I kind of gave up.
I'm so sorry to hear.
It's like I usually swim in a way that I do around 250, and then I decide what to do. And today was not a good day.
Is there any particular reason? I know you decided to not start in the no fins yesterday, I believe.
Yeah. I took a rest because I mean, for me personally, if I focus on a max performance, I cannot do it day to day, and I was putting more emphasis on bifins, so I had to give up yesterday. If the order was opposite, if yesterday was bifins and today no fin, then I would probably do both. Yeah. Because,
absolutely.
Yeah, I was more focused on bifins today.
Yeah.
But really small.
Wow.
It's like 70 people here, competitors, and Laszlo told me there was 90 people wanting to come, and then he had to deny them. And the facility is big, the temperature is nice, and I think it should be like World Championships organized here in the next few years, because it would be different, because I don't think there was World Championships ever before in Hungary.
I don't think so either.
And organization is great, so it would be nice to come back here.
Fantastic. Fingers crossed. People on the stream, you heard this first from Matt Malina, that he thinks the World Championship should be here. So Ida and CIMA's leadership, you can contact Laszlo Bocskó. Thank you very much. What's next for you in terms of competitions? Do you have anything coming up in the next few months or anything next year?
Yeah, so I didn't have a result from Bifins this year, so I wanted to have some result to qualify for the next year World Championships, and that's the regulations in our country.
Okay.
And we have a small competition in Rybnik, and it's in small Polish city in next month. It's the first weekend of December. It's a CMAS competition, and it's happening yearly since 2010, I believe.
Wow.
So it will be 13 for only once during COVID there was no competition.
Of course.
And a part of that it was every year, and usually it's like end of the season competitions. So I will definitely compete there. And then next year, probably Polish championships and world championships.
Fantastic. That sounds great. And what what does your kind of training look like in general? Would you train maybe a couple of months before each competition, or take some rest and base training in between, or do you have any sort of seasonality to your training?
Normally I'm competing most of the season I spend in a pool, and I prepare for pool competitions, and I usually prepare mentally for World Championships. That's where I want to do like the best results. And then after the World Championships I usually dive deep, so I switch to depth season. This year was pretty tough for me personally, so I took off from the depth season, and I continued training in the pool, and I'm actually in a pretty good shape in the pool now, thanks because I skipped the depth season. The one part that I was missing is in Krakow, where I live, we don't have a 50-meter pool, so I lack a bit of the 50 mule adaptation, because I train in 25-meter pool, and I just don't have the feeling. And normally we have to go 1 hour driving to other city for 50-meter pool, and I do it with my friends usually 1.5-2 months before World Championships. Then we do it, then I adjust, but for regional competitions like that, we don't really bother, because it's like a really half a day taken off, because waking up, going there, and my training partners, they are still working, so for them freediving they're not as professional as me, because I do only freediving.
Absolutely.
So for them it's too big of a sacrifice to just for every competition to go to that 50-meter pool is not really achievable.
Absolutely, completely understandable. Yeah. Listen, Matt, it's fantastic to have you here. I'm sorry your performance today didn't go as planned. I hope you still get a medal. I haven't seen the overall results yet. Well, I've seen the results, just haven't seen the medalists yet. But fantastic to have you here, and hopefully I will see you at the World Championships.
I'm really happy that my training partner, Karol, I don't know if he was here.
He was here.
He broke finally the 200-meter DNF barrier, I think, yesterday. And
I think, yeah.
Today he did 250, so I'm happy he won the competition, because because I think he has the best overall result from two dives.
Okay, fantastic. So congratulations to Karol. It's great to see a supportive community, and it's fantastic to see like top freedivers like yourself supporting your teammates. It's really cool. So thank you so much for talking to me, Matt, and it's great to have you here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time in Budapest.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Matt.
See you next year, hopefully.
Hopefully see you next year.
embarking on a new adventure, discovering what our mind and body are capable of, we cannot learn to trust in ourselves without first finding trust in our surroundings. The introduction of freediving can be a life-changing experience. Double K wants to grow with you. We provide you the support to focus inward, let your worries disappear and just breathe. We lend you our experience to achieve your full potential and share your energy and excitement. We're part of one team. Together, Double K.
Stamina Apnea Trainer is an app to develop apnea skills. It offers a rich set of features, including customizable voice and haptic guidance, tracking of contractions, heart rate, and oxygen levels, auto-generated exercises, and a detailed history log to help you reach your goals faster. It's suitable for beginners and top-level athletes. There's also an Apple Watch app for phone-free practice. Get the free version now and start your apnea journey.